because a lot of eastern and southeastern Ohio is still at exceptional drought. We're looking at about 7 to 9 inches below average just since June. So this is really, really dry conditions. And that does include the Columbus metro area with at least extreme drought in half of the county and severe drought in the other half. Down into Pickaway County, you've been in some of the worst drought conditions all summer. So this has been a lot of the last 4 to 6 months, and it's probably going to continue for at least another couple of months until we can get into what looks like to be a La Nina pattern, which will give us a little bit wetter weather. The dry conditions are also kind of helping some of this pollen linger a little bit. We're almost to the end of it. Usually by the end of October, we're pretty much finished with ragweed season. So it's almost done. Your allergies are going to feel better pretty soon. Looking ahead to Thursday. Thursday is the first time in a while we've had a chance for some scattered showers. Of course, that's just in time for trick-or-treat. By the time we get to 6 o'clock in the evening on Thursday, you're likely to have some wet conditions while you're trick-or-treating. It'll be windy and wet, but at 70 degrees, we're still well above average. Coming up in a little bit, we're going to talk more about the temperatures and what that's going to be like for the next week or so. In the meantime, we're kind of between systems at the moment, and we still have lots of sunshine getting through some of the high clouds out there. So we're still seeing some blue sky, but technically this counts as mostly cloudy, even though you're still getting all that brilliant sunshine. So mostly cloudy, 58 degrees right now at the airport. No breeze. That's going to pick up over the next 24 hours. Dew points are low, and so that means we've got some fairly dry air out there. Your Bassett Services heating and cooling current conditions pretty much between about 5 degrees of each other across all of central Ohio. Circleville at 55 right now. That's one of the cooler spots. 58 in Coshocton, Mount Gilead at 58, Marion at 57. Bellefontaine actually a little warmer at 61 degrees. In Columbus this afternoon, we're looking for those temperatures to climb up towards 70 degrees. So by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, still calling it mostly cloudy, but it's the same kind of thing we have now, where you see the clouds out there, but the sun can still get through it. It still counts as mostly cloudy. Then, during the rest of the afternoon, in between some clouds, we will get that brilliant blue sky, lots of sunshine, and then for the rest of the evening and overnight hours, it's kind of the same thing. Not great stargazing, but still not quite thick enough to be a full-on cloud either. The kind that keeps the warm air in. So we still have lots of warm air out there, but it's going to be a cool night tonight. 68 degrees by later this afternoon. We'll still be in the upper 50s for the overnight hours. 69 degrees later this afternoon, so close to 70 degrees with lots of sunshine. And then overnight, we'll drop to 53. So some clouds, but not as chilly as it was last night. We're not looking for temperatures to drop into the 20s the way they did this morning. In the meantime, here's your day tomorrow with some scattered clouds. Still going to be a fairly quiet day. We'll get some sunshine, and those high milky clouds are still going to be around. So we'll have that filtered sunshine again. Want to get out, and we've got a lot of places are already starting to see some of those leaves really begin to fall. So we want to get out and get some yard work done. Maybe start getting some of those leaves up. We're getting them mulched. Noon tomorrow, temperatures will be mild. Will be partly to mostly cloudy the way we are right now. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, pretty much the same thing, but we are not expecting any rain from this. For the day tomorrow, 78 degrees. It will turn breezy. We're going to see some high pressure on the east coast, low pressure to our west. We're stuck in the middle, and so we end up with some very breezy conditions. We'll be out of the south, though, and that'll help keep our temperatures up a little bit. Record highs on Tuesday and Wednesday, 80 degrees. We're going to be real close to that both days, so we'll keep an eye on the